Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to go ahead and do this video that I promised you guys a while back. I mentioned that I would do a Blu-ray reorganization video, and what I'm actually going to be doing is a Blu-ray reorganization and Blu-ray unhaul, because I have so many Blu-rays, some stuff that I've watched that I don't particularly enjoy, and other stuff that I don't know if I ever will watch. So today I'm going to go through all of my Blu-rays with you guys. I'll choose what I want to keep, what I want to sell. If you guys are interested in anything that I do say that I want to sell, go ahead and message me on Instagram. I'll keep this video up for a week before I actually go and massively start posting these things on Mercari. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with the top shelf, and let's get through this.
Before we get started though, I just want to give a huge thanks to the YouTube members that recently joined on my channel. My YouTube membership is live. For those of you who don't know, I have a lot of great perks, so if you guys haven't checked out my recent video on how to become a member, definitely go check it out. I think I have some stuff that you guys will find value in. But I also have a Discord that I recently launched, so if you guys want to join my Discord, I do have links down below to my Discord, as well as how to join my membership. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and get started with the video.
Alright, so before we get started, I just wanted to show you guys the current state of my Blu-ray shelves. As you guys can see, there's a lot of gaps. I've been moving things around a lot lately, watching things, just things for videos. So it's pretty messy, especially as we go down towards the 4Ks, because I tend to watch a lot more of my 4Ks. So there's huge gaps in there and just stuff all over the place. And then if we go all the way down, that's where I have my criterions and some other stuff. I just have a big mess down there with stuff that I was starting to reorganize, but I figured I might as well make this into a video. So yeah, that's the state that it's in right now. Let's go back up to the top shelf and we'll go through everything together.
Alright, so similar to my manga reorganization video, I'm going to kind of speed through the whole reorganization process and just kind of talk a little bit about some of the items that are kind of worth talking about. Like this one here, this Blue Exorcist. It's one of the only Aniplex titles that I'm going to be putting up for sale. It's just an anime that I didn't really enjoy, but I kind of bought it for my wife, but I don't think we're ever going to rewatch it again, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell that one. If you're interested, definitely let me know. But yeah, those are all my Aniplex titles there on the top. After Aniplex, we do go into Funimation. These are two that wasn't sure if I wanted to keep these. I think Blood Blockade Battlefront I do want to watch at least, but Blood Sea will be going up for sale. Moving on, we're still in the Funimation box sets, and here's Defrag. Heard good things about this one. I've heard it's funny, so I don't know if I want to get rid of it just yet. I kind of want to watch it, but for now I am going to be taking it out of the shelf. Moving on, here's Data Live. Was kind of thinking about it, but again, I do want to watch that one before I get rid of it. That one I did leave on the shelf though. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, here are a bunch of box sets that I'm going to be getting rid of, so if you see anything you like, let me know. We got some Freezing, gonna keep those. Gangsta, haven't watched it, but I've heard the ending, or it doesn't really have an ending, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. Same thing with Ghost in the Shell Arise, so kind of took those out of the shelf for now. But we got some Goblin Slayer, Golden Kamuy, Grimgar. This one I will be getting rid of as well. It's just something about it just doesn't catch my attention, so I don't think I'll ever watch that one. Guilty Crown though, I have heard good things about that one, so I'm keeping that one. Hanagi, I'm gonna keep that one. High School DxD, my first ecchi anime. And not to summon a Demon Lord, I don't know about this one. The first season was okay, but wasn't my favorite. But the box set I do really love, so I'm kind of conflicted there. I did take it out of the shelf, but I think I will be keeping it just because I really love that box set. But let's see, going on here, this one I've heard is horrible. I haven't watched it, but I'll definitely be getting rid of that one. JoJo's right there, love those box sets, although I will see right here, the edges there are kind of starting to have a little warpage there on the top. I just noticed it right now when I was recording this, so I just took a little quick look at it and it did have me concerned. But if you guys can see there, the same thing is happening with all of those first couple of box sets. Then they did change the design, so the new design doesn't have that issue, which maybe that's why they changed the design. But anyways, this box set here, it's pink, but it is one of my favorites. I just love how it looks, so I'm gonna be keeping that one, even though that anime isn't really the greatest, but just love the box set. Here we got My Hero Academia. Love those box sets, be keeping those. Here's another one that I've heard is pretty not the greatest. Haven't seen it yet, but I don't know, I kind of want to watch this one, but again, I'm taking it out of the shelf. This one, haven't really heard anything about it, so I decided to just keep it until I watch it. An Origami, my wife's watched those, she liked them. I still haven't had a chance to watch those yet. One Punch Man, definitely keeping those. These didn't quite fit, so I actually moved those down to the next shelf. But here I was kind of struggling trying to put them in there, but in the end, I just kind of took them out of there. And there we go. Fit perfectly here on the next shelf. Real Life, this is one that took out, but I'm gonna keep that one actually, because after I took it off, I saw some reviews and people actually have good things to say about that one. Soul Eater not, however, didn't see good, but I will be selling those. Let's see, Quintessential Quintuplets, that's an essential box set to have there, and quite pricey now. It's gone out of print, and I actually was able to sell a few of those for double what they cost me. Tokyo Ravens, this is one that looks really mediocre, so I'm just gonna get rid of that one. And I think we're at the end. Yep, these are the end of my Funimation box sets. Here's one that I actually had to the side, but this anime, I really did not enjoy it, so I will be getting rid of it. However, you guys can see there that in the shelf, while it was in the shelf, the top part of that cardboard did start to sort of warp as well, so that is a bit unfortunate, but I will keep that in mind for anyone that is interested in purchasing that one from me. And yeah, here's just a summary of everything so far, all of my Funimation box sets. Now we're going into the steelbooks, and here's an Akira steelbook, and I actually really love this steelbook. But it is only the Blu-ray edition. I recently picked up this 4K copy, and I don't know, I kind of like the box set as well, so I'm kind of conflicted here. I don't know which one I want to keep. I kind of want to get rid of duplicates in my collection, so let me know which one do you guys think I should get rid of. Here's another one that I have sort of a duplicate of, because I do have the Dragon Ball Z Kai series, which is sort of a shortened version of Dragon Ball Z that gets rid of most of the filler. But these steelbooks are amazing, so I don't know. I'm still thinking about whether or not I want to keep those steelbooks or not, since I have these other editions. But yeah, I think that was it as far as the steelbooks go. The rest of these I will be keeping. I got all of the Studio Ghibli steelbooks. Can't wait to have all of those complete. And they're mostly all released at this point. But that's it. My anime steelbook collection isn't the biggest. Those Yu Yu Hakusho I need to watch. Can't believe I still haven't seen that series, and I am a big fan of Hunter x Hunter, which is the same creator that made Yu Yu Hakusho. But now we're moving on to the next shelf. Here I'm just kind of cleaning up a little bit, so let's just speed through this. I recently found out that these movies go for quite a bit of money, but I do want to watch them, so I'm not going to be selling them. These, however, Fairy Tail, another one that I've just heard nothing but mediocre things about, so I'm actually getting rid of all of those. Alright, so starting off here, I'm going to be putting up my standard editions with slipcovers first. So these are all mostly from Funimation, I think. I don't know if I have any Sentai Filmworks in here, but most of them should be Funimation. So there's my Dragon Ball collection. Love my Bleach collection, actually. I love how those look on the shelf. Here are some that I missed. Those actually should go on the front. Hinamatsuri. A lot of these I haven't watched. And then the GOAT right here, Hunter x Hunter, my favorite anime of all time. Just some more random stuff here. Steins Gate, need to watch that one. I've seen that on a lot of people's top 10 lists, so need to watch that one. And then that's pretty much it. Those are all of my slipcovers. I think these look really nice on the shelf, so I love how these look. Now let's go over a few that I'm going to be getting rid of. So that's Burst Angel, Oko's Inn, Pentama Inverted, Pokemon I Choose You. Now real life, remember I did said I won't be getting rid of, so I'm actually keeping that one. Here's a few of the Heaven's Lost Property. I think I'll be getting rid of all of those. And then Attack on Titan, these are just duplicates since I already have the limited editions. And then this is the complete series of Berserk, the newer one with the horrible animation. So I think I'm just going to stick to the manga for Berserk since I've heard nothing but bad things about every anime adaptation. But yeah, now we're moving on to the standard Blu-ray releases that don't have slipcovers. So again, we're going to do it the same way where I'm just going to put them on the shelf, and then at the end I'll go over the ones that I'll be selling off. So here's a summary of everything that I have. And these are the ones that I'll be selling. So again, see anything you see that catches your eye, just send me a DM on Instagram and we'll go from there. All right, so that's where I'm getting rid of most of my collection. That was quite a few items there. But now we're done with the anime and we're just going into my 4K box sets here. So these are all of my bigger box sets. Don't have too many, and I don't plan on getting rid of any of these. So these will all be staying in my collection. Here are some of my one-clicks. Love Tenet. Oh, and actually there is one I'm selling. So this Resident Evil box set, wanted to get rid of it at one point, and I did sell it, but when it arrived to the buyer, it arrived with a dent, and he decided to return it back to me. So I don't know. If any one of you guys are interested, just be aware that it does have a dent, but I am wanting to sell it. All right, so here we're in the last shelf, and now we're going into my 4K steelbooks, which have quite a bit of these. I'm starting to collect a lot of steelbooks, and my collection just keeps growing and growing. But yeah, steelbooks are one of my favorite things to collect, and now recently with these one-clicks, I'm really loving these one-clicks and these premium Blu-rays. So at one point I might start replacing just these standard steelbooks with those premium editions, at least for the films that I really love. So my plan is to get premium editions of all of the Christopher Nolan films, since he is my favorite director. Probably anything from Denis Villeneuve, maybe in a lot of the superhero films as well. I love those films, so I would love one-clicks for those as well. And yeah, just kind of stuff like that, just films that I love, I do want to get premium editions for. But yeah, here we're still on steelbooks, and that last one there is one of the premiums that I got recently, Birds of Prey from Manta Lab. And here are all of the 4K steelbooks that I'll be selling off. So 47 Ronin, V for Vendetta, I have a premium for that one, so I'm setting off my Best Buy exclusive. Beetlejuice, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, I have duplicates of those. And that's it. So now we're moving into my Disney Steelbook, so still more Steelbooks. I actually think I do have all of the Pixar films on Steelbook, so that's pretty awesome. Now we're moving on to the 4Ks with slipcovers. With the exception of Harry Potter, I have a mix of movies with slipcovers and without slips. I just couldn't find all of my Harry Potter films with slipcovers, but I didn't want to separate them, so that's the only place where I have a mix of slipcovers and no slipcovers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here are the ones that I'll be selling off. How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. Have the steelbooks for those now, so I don't need these slipcover editions. That was actually a duplicate. I had another one already. Brightburn, didn't enjoy it too much. I don't think I'll be watching that one again. Same thing with Bumblebee, Shining, and Us. Oh no, sorry. Actually, Bumblebee I did enjoy, but I got the steelbook for that one. Let's see. That was it. Yeah, we're done. Here I'm just making some final touches to the shelves. I decided to move that Fruits Basket box set to the top instead of being in the actual shelves, just to make a little bit more space. And then on the bottom there, I did display my DC Digipacks, which I wish Target would have kept doing those, but for some reason they stopped, and it sucks because I really enjoyed those editions. But yeah, here's one final view of my full collection here on this closet. Let me know what you guys think. I have a lot of box sets. Even since then, I've already kind of updated my collection a little bit, especially with some one-clicks, but for the most part, it basically looks the same. So yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about my little collection here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.